All right, well, if I'm meeting any of you for the first time, my name is Christopher. I'm one of the educators and founders of Inspired Living and other organizations, and I love to teach this Healing Qigong practice. We've slightly tweaked the name. We're calling it Quantum Healing Qigong right now. The healing aspect refers to this core value, this core possibility in Qigong practices to bring healing to body, to heart, to mind. To bring healing to that part of us which is in this world. Because our soul needs no healing. Our soul is timeless. We are connected with the infinite oneness at all times, and yet we oscillate back and forth. There's a dance here between light and dark, between pain and pleasure, between wellness and illness. All of this is happening, this movement. And so Qigong helps us to find balance, helps us to strike some balance, to reconnect with that which is at our center. Right? I've said many times, oh, I'm feeling out of balance. Have any of you thought that? I'm feeling out of balance. So how would you know that you're out of balance? Think about it for a moment. How do you know that you're out of balance? There's some perspective. There's some viewpoint. There's some aspect of you which is not moving back and forth in these pendulum swings that life brings. There's an aspect of you that's unchanging. That's the center point. And that's what we seek to consciously reconnect with quantum healing Qigong. So we call it quantum just to keep in mind that it's not all about the physical. That the spiritual aspect, the timeless aspect, the aspect of ourselves that is unchanging is also present. And that presence can be consciously reconnected with. So in our quantum healing Qigong practices, sometimes they're very gentle, sometimes they're a little more physical, and they're all here for you to explore, to experience, does this help me? How would you know? You'll experience it in your day. So the measure of your practice, Qigong, yoga, meditation, is how does this affect your day? How are you today? So you'll notice throughout the rest of the day after today's practice, did this help me feel a little more centered? Do I feel a little more calm, a little more peaceful? Are some aches and pains that I'm used to having in my body, have they diminished? That's the measure. That's the measure. So today's class is about balance because here we are in the north, our summer peak has been passed. It's a month or so since summer solstice, 2 months since summer solstice. And I've been doing, like many of you, a lot more activities in the summer. The days are long, the warm weather beckons us outside. And so I'm needing to slow down a little bit. So Qigong is about balance. So in the winter, we might do a more vigorous heat generating practice. And in the summer, we're looking to slow down and cool down. So we'll work with the healing sound of which is the heart cooler. So say that. Let's breathe that in. The sound that you might make after enjoying a cool drink on a hot summer's day, right? Your body already knows it. Letting off some steam, letting off the heat, slowing down and cooling down. So to begin, we ground. So right where you are, standing, sitting, lying down, inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Become aware of your feet. Become aware of the soles of your feet. maybe adjust so that both of your feet are touching the ground. And open yourself to the earth beneath you. Notice the support that's always present. Earth is holding you up, moving your toes, moving your feet a little bit left, a little bit right. Notice that not very much of your foot is actually touching the ground. A little bit in the front, a little bit in the back. Your toes, press your toes into the ground and then relax them. What a small portion of your body is touching the ground, and yet it's enough for the earth to support you right through this. Take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh or a ha. And then start to move any part of your body that feels tight. Your head, your neck. Open and close your jaw. Open your body to practice. Find your own organic, intuitive movement. Sometimes when I'm feeling stressed or strained, I'll notice that I'm clenching up, making it even worse, continuing the stress or the strain. And then open your heart to what wants to be received today. The give and the take. Giving yourself a break from any judgments, any criticisms of anything that's gone before. And open yourself to a new possibility. Breathing deep into your heart. As you breathe in, see if you can breathe into your center. Breathe right to that still point. Breathing in. Breath moves from all around you into your center. Breathing out, your breath moves from your center to all around you. Open to your surroundings, open to your environment, open to what your heart wants to feel and know, and breathe into that space. Letting your body continue to find movements that support this opening, that make this a little bit easier. To make it a little easier to take a full breath in. You are okay right now. Let your body receive. And then if you're seated, you can make your way to stand. And we connect. Inhale, reach up, look up. Feel the universe around you. Exhale, let the hands float down. Here is the earth beneath. Inhale, reach up, hook the thumbs, lean back. Exhale with a sigh. Feel every part of every movement as you inhale. Up you go, reach up, look up, lean back, hook the thumbs. Exhale. Blow it out. Make your lips round. Breathe in through the nose, bigger breath right to your center. Breathe out. Inhale with a smile. Exhale. Bending the knees a little. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do this in 3 parts. We're going to continue with this connect. So here we go. So as you inhale, bend the knees, the backs of the hands float up. Exhale, straighten the knees, turn the palms to the sky. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up, look up if you'd like. And exhale, slide your hands down the front of your body. Feeling everything head to toe. On the next inhale, bend the knees, float the backs of the hands up. Exhale, straighten the knees, palms to the sky. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale. As your hands pass your body, scan head, shoulders, hips, feet. And then inhale, dip down, float the hands. Exhale, keep the shoulders relaxed as you do this. Inhale, reach up, exhale. Make that sigh or sound anytime you'd like. And if that doesn't feel natural or wanted anymore, then breathe through your nose as much as you can. Breathing through your nose cultivates qi. Breathing out through your mouth releases stale, stagnant, unnecessary energy. Inhale. Exhale, flip the palms. Do a few more on your own, moving perfectly in rhythm with your slow breathing. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes are relaxed. Feel your center and move with grace. What does your heart want to feel today? We're in the season, the summer season, focused on the heart. What energy does your heart wish to expand into? Breathing out whatever's in the way, and breathing in just the possibility. Connect with the quantum field. Is there the possibility of joy? Is there the possibility of peace with your past? Is there the possibility of reconciling, of forgiving, of letting go? This is called showering qi. Imagine that the stars, the sun, the moon, all the celestial bodies are showering, scintillating, silvery, shiny light. And it's cascading through your body. And as you bend down, feel the earth beneath you. The earth is full of colors, the gemstones, the rainbow. And this is streaming up into your body. And all of it is meeting in your heart. Now, as we go deeper into the practice, let's imagine a sphere of protection around us. The size and shape of your auric field. Maybe we can paint this with our hands now. Just drawing, reaching with your fingers without any strain, and seeing this oval, spherical, toroidal shape around you, just past your fingers. This is you. This is your sacred, sovereign space. And it goes in front of you and behind you and above and below. So visualize this golden shield taking shape, taking form, letting a hand go forward and another one go back. And know that for this time, for this practice, you are safe here. No energy can come into this sacred, sovereign, golden shield without your consent. And if you need to say an affirmation, I am safe, I am protected, I am held. And then let's pause for a moment, breathing in a prayer or gratitude into your heart. Whole body relaxed and still, eyes open or closed. Feel your center. And relax, shake it off. Okay. Notice how you feel already. We've hardly done anything, right? Start to shake. Shake the fingers, shake the hands. We'll loosen up, clear up. Do some shaking. Open and close your mouth, blink your eyes. See if your head can become loose. Let everything I suggest today be just that, a suggestion. Up to you. Do more, do less, stay in something for a long period of time. Shake out your feet, bend your toes backwards and forwards. We're here to unkink and unlock your own vital energy. I'm here to help suggest you're here to unkink and unlock your own vital energy. It's an inside job, guys. Only you can do it. So every one of us has blockages in our body, inhibiting the flow of qi, of energy. Might be in the shoulders, the neck. It often is in places where you have chronic pain. Very understandable. And we're here to loosen, to let the rivers of qi flow more smoothly. Not necessarily more strongly, because more qi isn't better. We're here for balance. So as you shake, as you move, look to see if anything has your body go, ah. And then you can greet that with a ah, with an open mouth sigh or ha. Okay? Yeah. And in between those, see if you can keep your mouth closed, breathing through your nose. Bring the hands to the hips. Let's do some circles, hip rotations. Your hands can be supporting this. They can be relaxed by the side, or you can offer massage or tapping anywhere that it feels good. Explore. We don't know what we don't know. Who knows what will help? Go the other way. Keep the knees soft. Breath through the nose. And if you're able to keep some awareness on the breath, keep guiding it back to the center. Wherever you think that might be in your body. We're having some focus on the heart, so that's a fine place. Or it could be that that's something else. Bend and straighten the knees. Good. And then let's start to loop the shoulders back. We're going right for places where we commonly have tightness. Nice and slow. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath in through the nose. Keep releasing the jaw, releasing the feet. So if something gets loosened, it goes all the way out, right back down into the ground. Bring the hands to the shoulders and start going backwards with the elbows. Letting this twist go as far as you would like. Bumping into the edge of the tightness. So if you have active pain today, you want to just touch it. Not to trigger anything. Just let it be. Go there for a moment. Oh, there you are, right to the edge. Good. And then while we're here, let's start. You can release the hands and arch back. Oh, and then round forward, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, arch the back, look up, smile. Exhale, bring the tailbone in. Inhale, open up, arch, smile. Exhale. And then as you inhale, open arch, smile, look behind you. Like you're waking up from a long nap and you feel terrific. And then press your hands together, interlace, up and back, and let's take it into the dangling pose. So melting down, bending your knees as much as you can, walking your hands down the legs, bringing your hands, keeping your hands on the legs, or letting the elbows, hands cross, and just hang. Make sure your head is heavy, elbows are heavy. Touching down if you'd like with your fingers. Breathe into the whole back body. When you're ready, bend the knees, walk the hands back up. Bring them around to your low back, pressing the hands into your tailbone, leaning back. Lengthening your back as you lean back as far as you'd like. And then use your core strength to roll back up. Let yourself stabilize. One hand is on your thigh, the other hand comes up. Reach up and try to separate your fingers from each other, looking up at the upper hand, reaching for the sky, reaching for the earth with equal presence. Exhale through the middle. Inhale, reaching for the sky, reaching for the earth, leaning over a little, looking up at your upper hand. Other side. Inhale into the extension. Fill your body up like a balloon, as much breath as you can. Exhale through the middle. So that full held in breath will help to loosen tightness as well. Fill it up. Exhale. Release it out. Inhale. Exhale. And let's shake it out again. All right, it wouldn't be a Healing Qigong class without knocking on the door of life. So letting your feet get a little bit wider than hip width apart, knees are soft, and start to turn from the waist and the hips. Letting your hands bump into your body wherever they land. This one's also called empty coat sleeves. So imagine you have a coat on and your arms are not in the coat sleeves and you're turning. What would they do? The coat sleeves would easily move. You can go as slow or as fast as you'd like. The feet can be as wide or as narrow as you'd like. And the door of life refers to an acupressure point at the center of the low back, right around where your lumbar curve comes in all the way. It's a very powerful acupressure point, and there's a lot of chi here. So we're knocking on it. Hey, do you want to come out and play? Tap and knock. Oh. See if you're holding tension in your shoulders, your jaw, your eyes, your forehead, your toes. Hold your center steady and let everything else become loose. The hands can move up, down. Trying different parts. Tapping different parts. Maybe your hands want to go right to where there's some soreness in your back. Touching that tension with presence. If you'd like to, you can go a little faster. Shake it out. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, float the hands down. Consciously reconnect to your center. come to stillness with your hands, palms facing each other, right in front of your navel or a little below. And let your hands pulse a little with the breath. Notice that it would take a little effort to hold the hands still. They'd rather move. You have to be completely relaxed to feel it. And relax. Take any movements you'd like to release that energy from your body. And then step your feet out wide, turning the toes out a little and bending and straightening the knees. We'll warm the hips because our cultivating Qi exercise today will be done in horse stance. Okay, so with horse stance, you're bending the knees right over the toes, keeping your chest up, gaze forward, face relaxed, and coming down as deep as you'd like. And it's fine to be quite shallow. It still engages the thighs, even with a slight bend. You're keeping your tailbone reaching for the ground, so we're not doing a back bend. Keeping your tailbone tucked in, trying to move straight up and down like you're in a column. Warming the thighs. You can keep your hands on your thighs if you'd like. And then you can bend the knees and spin the fingers in and lower that shoulder and twist. And to the other side, twist. Inhale to the center, exhale. And as you twist, try to make your head move away from your hips. Try to get long. Relax your face. Can you smile a little? What energy did you hear to guide into your own heart space today? You get to want what you want. And you don't need to wait for the world to offer it to you. You can offer it to yourself. Right? From the always abundant quantum field. Everything is available to you. All right. When you feel good with those twists, come on back up. Shake your legs out again. And we're going to practice one called separating heaven and earth in the horse stance. So as we cultivate Qi, we're constantly bringing it into our body, typically into the lower dantian. So if you're new to this work, bring your hand to the navel and then let them slide down so your hands are right below the navel. And imagine that right behind your hands is a reservoir that is capable of holding tremendous amounts of life force energy for you. And as you breathe in, imagine this is filling, and as you breathe out, relax. The earth below and the heavens above are always offering energy. And today you get to breathe it in and recharge your battery. It's like you're plugging your phone in when it's at 10%. How charged do you think you can become today? To 100% maybe? To something higher than when you started? Let's fill the batteries. So step your feet wide apart again like we just did. So this is a pulsing breath. And there's a point in it where we're leaning forward and scooping energy up from the earth using our imagination and our breath. If that's not so good for your back, then don't do the bending over part. Even if your back feels pretty good today, you want to have a lot of core strength. So before we begin, engage your perineum. Lift up, squeeze the bathroom muscles, and pull the navel towards the spine. Takes a little bit of work, and it stabilizes your whole body by stabilizing your core. So see if you can hold that. It's better to do this practice a fewer number of times with a good, strong core engagement than more repetitions where you're risking hurting your back because the core isn't strong. A strong core stabilizes your back and will help you have less back pain. So bend the knees, let them be as far as they want. Find that horse stance. Go as deep and as strong as you'd like here. And then the hands, we're going to be doing both sides. So one hand is above and one hand is below. And imagine there's like silly putty or something between your hands, something tangible, something viscous. And you can kind of push it together and pull it apart. Like imagine you can like, or maybe it's like bread dough. And then you're compressing it. And you're opening it. And you're compressing it. Try the other hand on top. Opening and compressing. This is how we work with energy. Energy moves in pulses, in waves, and spirals. So we're working with that pulsing. Now the next time the hands are apart, you can turn and press one hand up and the other hand down. Now the wrists are bent and the fingers are all curved, like you're holding up something very strong. Something very heavy is being held up. Let's just try the other side, just this part. Flip the hands so the knees are bent, core is engaged, you're pulsing, and then as the top hand reaches the level of the heart, you flip them both and then press, and you're really, that shoulder comes forward, and you can look forward or up. And then both hands flip and we're scooping that forward hand down and up. So they're both pulling energy up from the earth, and then the top hand flips back down and you're back to the start. So here we go. I'll give you this step by step. So hands are facing each other. Inhale, they separate. Exhale, they flip and press up. Inhale, bend the knees, reach as far forward as you'd like. Both hands are up now, scooping up, and then the top hand flips down and you compress and sink back down. Inhale, separate. Exhale, flip the hands away from each other, press up, press down. Inhale, reach and scoop and pull it up into your body. Exhale, flip the top hand, compress. Inhale, separate. Exhale, look up, reach down. Inhale, keep those knees bent. Through the nose, exhale, put it all together. Inhale through the nose, exhale, press the palms apart. Inhale, reach forward. Maybe your fingers almost brush the ground. Exhale. Inhale, separate. Exhale, press. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, compress. Now start, once you have it, first we learn the body movements. Then check in to make sure that you're moving with your breath, not too fast, not too slow. And then once you have that, bring all your attention to the possibility that in this move, in this Qigong called separating heaven and earth, that you're creating a kind of a vacuum that energy from above and energy below rushes into to recharge, to refill your batteries. Let's let this one be the last one for now. We'll do another set, but first take a break. Let those legs relax. Bring both hands to cover your lower center. And just feel. Look within, listen within, feel within. And if you'd like to continue, same thing again. Now you know it, so you can bring more awareness to your center, to that presence, and to filling the qi. This is a cultivating qi exercise. So step your feet out as wide as you'd like, horse stance, bend those knees. Maybe a little shallower if that was too much for you. Maybe a little deeper if you want to turn up the challenge. Start with either hand on top. Relax the shoulders, relax your eyes, relax your smile, squeeze your core. Do fewer if you have to with full engagement. Begin with you'd like. I'm going to give less instructions. The inhale, the hands separate. The exhale, they separate for real. Inhale, scoop forward and up. Both hands up. Exhale, top hand flips, sink down, compress. Engage your core. Pull it apart. Exhale, look up, reach down. Inhale, through the nose. Turn that shoulder forward. There's a little twist as you're pushing them apart. And then inhale, dip way down. More core strength. One or two more as you like. And then find a way to close this down kind of respectfully. So slowly slow it down and find your exit. Inching your feet towards each other. Letting the hands move, letting them dance this energy. Letting the hands float up and down in front of this filled up center. So see if you can find a move that feels effortless. Like, Let your whole body, like the knees bend, and imagine the hands are as light as a feather. So let this simplest of movements become our meditation. Knees are soft, core is engaged a little. Maybe the hands float up to the side. Remember how we started with that showering chi? Let's just do the first part of it. Imagine that you're as light as a bird and you can fly. Maybe the eyes want to close. Maybe you can find your way once again to the heart center. Either with the movement continuing or with the hands coming to settle and cover that area. Adjust your feet so your knees can be bent and your feet are so perfectly placed that you could stand here for a very long time. Notice the flickering of the mind. It's normal. And smile at the mind, because the aspect of you that is not the mind is the noticing of the flickering of the mind. You don't have a monkey mind. You have a natural, exploring, inquisitive mind. And you can observe it without judgment, without shame, without needing to change it at all. Just let it be. Breathe into the space, into the heart. Breathe out. Let the world receive your breath. Breathe in. Welcome the breath. Breathe out. Every part of your body is relaxed. Once again, noticing the sky above you, the heavens. Imagine there's a star right over your head, your soul star, beaming down silver light always to you. Be grateful for this. Every bite of food you've ever had has come from the earth. Every good night's rest has been supported by the earth. Everyone you know and love in this world is supported by this earth. Letting your feet and your heart open with gladness and gratitude for this living, breathing aspect of ourselves we call the earth. This is your body too. Knowing that this awareness of this connection is available to you always. And then if and as you feel complete, you can let your eyes open, seeing the others who are here with us in this space, this community of practice, seeing and feeling others around the world right now who are doing this exact practice to reconnect with the kindness inside, to remember their true potential, and to be part of the transforming of our society into one which elevates all beings equally. For each and every one of you, I am grateful. Thank you for coming today and giving me the honor of sharing these practices with you. Thank you all. Relaxing the hands. Seeing what's next for you. Would you like to come to lie down and rest? To go outside for a walk in nature? Or to stay for a few minutes of connection with each of us? We have time for a little Q&A. And then Daniela is coming on. And if you enjoy these practices, we invite and welcome you to take our fall journey with us. Danielle and I have one class. She'll be bringing in the keys. I'll be bringing in these practices. This Healing Qigong starts at the end of September in 1 month.